sorry, I know I said I'd be late. I had to run out. It's a whole big thing. I was reading something as well. So yeah. So I'm gonna just quickly post in the other thing that I'm not in this one. I'm in the other one. Um, in other live chat. Anyway, so I hope you are all doing good, and I wanted to go over basically the I got somebody posted something, and it was they were talking about like it wasn't just the Calgary plan, but anyway, basically the thing I wanted to talk about was um the ADL have just released a new um it's basically their hate speech laws. I don't know if you've all heard, but I just thought we would like go over them so you could get a bit of a laugh. Um, Apparently, I mean, there's literally there's too many to even name. We all know there's so many numbers. It's crazy. You need to please go to the ADL dot org and then forward slash hate symbols. There's like one, and then there's 1.1, then there's, being serious, there's 3, there's 12, there's 13, and it's the most, it's like just a list of numbers. They've added though, the OK hand sign. They've added a bowl haircut. I kid you not, a bowl haircut. And yeah, just crazy, absolute crazy stuff. Like, it's really crazy, absolutely insane, and I have no idea why they're doing it. But that's just the ADL. Well, I do know why they're doing that, but this is I'm trying to be YouTube friendly. Oh, 2 seconds. So is there anyone? Is it like it says it's 3 people watching, but I can't. Oh wait, hiya, right? How you doing? How you doing, guys? I was just talking about basically the the ADL and how they like. Have you seen all their hate symbols? Like number 13's a hate symbol. So don't be writing 13. One's a hate symbol. Number 12. Also. I know, Gaza. Wow. Um, that's so funny. Uh, and, and yeah, just the most crazy stuff. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, and but yeah, they've added the point is they've added the OK hand system and the bowl haircut. What does that? What it just shows you how much absolute shit they talk. It really does. Um, like it really just shows you the shit they talk. But yeah, so how's everybody doing anyway? Guys, I know, like, I should have just. But yeah, somebody had done a really. See on my last page, see on my last stream, somebody had sent me a thing about it was like the you know how there's the Calgary plan, right? And like people talk about the Great Replacement and things like that. Well, somebody had sent me a really good link, and it's on my last page, and it was about how like like the Masons are involved as well. Which is really like I can believe that. Like, of course I can. Like, I think it's like the EU is demonic. Like, it really is. Like, and I believe that a lot of them are doing it. It's not. It can't just be. Um. Well, I mean, they've had a massive influence. That's why I really love. How you doing, Jordan? Woodworking and DIY. That's why I really, really like. Sorry, that's my little dog. I'm not going to make the same mistake by making him do any of his usual tricks because I live very close to Count Dankula, and even though me and him, he's a communist and he openly thinks that Sleepaway slept with traps, and to me that is just, um, it's yeah, he's not somebody I would hang around with. Do you get what I mean? Like, if you sleep with a man, doesn't matter how convincing she is, that makes you gay. Simple as that. Yeah, it's quite funny though. But anyway, I'm not going to make the same mistake because I don't want to go into prison. But all I'll say is Bailey's favourite. Bailey's a German Mexican Chihuahua. Yes, you are. And Bailey, get your George Soros. Get George Soros. Get George Soros. Get him. Yes, come on, bring me George Soros. Bring me him. Bring me him. Bring me George. Bring me George. Bring that dirty little. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Oh, he can't get back on the bed. This is what he's done to George Soros. He does not like George Soros. Yes, yes, Gaza. Did you read that? Did you read the 100%? And you're so right. You're so right. It wasn't Masonic because I was just reading it there. Again, if you want to just go into my last thing, there's a link and you can go onto it, and it's called The Genocide of Europeans, and it's a guy who writes about how he had to flee from Germany, and he's European, from Angela Merkel. He'd been attacked by the worst of the worst, and he was like, "What is going on?" And he just couldn't understand. So, how are you doing, Irrational Times? Um, I'm glad you're here. That's really cool. But yeah. So and I love all your new songs, Irrational Times. You deserve all your subs you've got. But yeah. So it's the EU is definitely a Masonic plan. Uh, but yeah, like Bailey's, as I say, I'm gonna have to be very careful here. Bailey basically, what's the word? He's got lots of toys, like I know, and he doesn't like them. It just so happens that his toys' names, they just happen to be the names of bad people. He's got another dog that it's another toy that's called Trotsky. He hates that. Um, that's just because he formed communism, nothing to do with the fact he's a Jew. Just like George Soros, everybody hates him. So again, I mean, it's just a coincidence. Look, see, because I said the word. Like, he goes crazy looking, trying to kill him. Hi, little fig! Yay! Oh, little fig's in the house. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting earlier, little fig. I was saying I was reading. I ended up. I actually fell asleep, and then I had to jump out quickly, go and get something. I was like, right, get up. Then I was like, went out. It's a long story. He is gonna. Yeah, well, that's his George Soros, and that the ER, Irrational Times. That's his ER, and then No, Eeyore. Yeah, no, but no, but it's not Eeyore. It's Trotsky. That's what he thinks his name is, Trotsky. Again, not because he's a Jew, but because he was a communist. He doesn't like communists. It's just a coincidence that his toys are named after evil Jews. That's all. He is hilarious. He is. See, when I say the word Jew, he goes crazy. He goes so crazy. How you doing? I lost the Greek. Infidels, I know. Exactly. I love that little thing. Yeah. Where is Mel Gibson when you want him? Do you know what I think's so funny? There's these interviews, and it was like basically people were saying, it was basically people talking about how, what was it? They said they were like, "Oh yeah, where's Mel Gibson? Where's Mel Gibson?" And then the next thing you know, Mel Gibson's coming out with a film called like, is it the Rothschilds, or close to that, but it's based on the Rothschilds. But he's trying to say, oh no, it's not, but it really is. It's about a highly powerful family and all this kind of stuff, and it's like, ah, and I'm like, you're funny. He's took him back, and he's made this amazing fucking film slagging his all. Oh, he's brilliant. I love Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's based as shit. Do you know he went crazy because he gets really into his parts, right? And he's like, I mean, that bitch, that fucking bitch that tried to set him up. He was married for 37 years and with a loving wife. And if you listen to the phone calls again, yeah, the ring is epic, little frig. The ring! Me and my sister in America love that. See, like, the rees. And my sister is a leftist, but, like, she calls herself a classical liberal. She's not, like, soy, like, these Antifa type. She hates it. She actually prefers, she's kind of like, she's I'm trying to red pill her more. She likes Steven Crowder, and I'm like, you do realize he's gay? And she's like, oh yeah, he's gay. She's like, but I think he's funny. So I'm like, okay, she's young, she might come around. She is married though. You'd think like red pilling like your fat like loved ones. I think it's quite you need to do it. Just a regular run of the mill, yeah. Million, gazillion, families, exactly, irrational times. That's so true. Yeah. Or the ring must be. I mean, apparently it's already came into so much trouble already. And I saw an interview though, and it was celebrities that wouldn't apologise, and like these interviewers that were rude to them and stuff, and what the end of it was like Mel Gibson, and it was so funny. So like Mel Gibson had returned, and they were asking him questions about his past. It's on YouTube somewhere, and like they were asking him about like his comments, and he just smiled, and he was like, "Man, dude, you need to get over it. I mean, that was like 3 years ago. Like, just let it go." And I was like, oh, that is so brilliant. I love Mel Gibson. Hi, Static Void. How you doing? So yeah, Mel Gibson has been watching and he's been waiting. But yeah, as I was saying, he was so based. I'm glad you're doing well. Um, he's so based, little frig, and everybody, that he basically. Yeah, well, my sister, exactly. She lives in North Carolina in America, so exact. And the thing is, she agrees with me on everything. She hates abortion. She's married. She No, Mel Gibson doesn't watch me. I wish. I was just saying. I wish. Like I'm like, no, no. I wish Mel Gibson watched me, Bold Bill. I saw you in, I think it was the comments of, was it, it might have been Mark Colette's video or Secret Sources, I can't remember, but I saw you in one of them and I was like, it's Old Bill! I was laughing. But yeah, no, the thing is, my sister, she calls herself that because, oh my bad. Oh no, that's fine. No, that's cool. I was just gonna say, yeah, I love Mark Collette as well. Well, I've got a screenshot, like, and I'm so chuffed of, proud of this. Seriously, and just because, like, I took a screenshot, like, because Mark Collette, when I was doing my Secret Sources interview, um, when it was like, because like a guy came on first and then Diane was on, and she's got like over 2,000 subscribers, and then she's got more on Bitch as well, and so I got like a big boost there. And what kind of show is this? It's Sapphire Mist. It's basically it's is this about dogs? Um, you could say it's about animals. No, no, it's a show. We're just talking about kind of I don't know how to describe it. Any help? Yeah, Mark did just come up. Dad, I'm so having. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a great father. Mark Collette's amazing. We're talking about sorry, Safi, I missed. We're talking about British and US kind of politics ish. Well, not really even politics. It's kind of like a few things and about like the ADL hate symbols. The fact that they've put the OK, the universal known OK sign, is now a hate sign, and just all this. Yeah, culture. Thank you, Static Void. Thank you. You helped me there. I was trying to think of what to say. I was like, I don't know what it's about. Like culture. But yeah, yeah. I love the fact that he's became a dad, and I mean, I don't know if you saw like, but seeing oh, was it? Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. I'm not on 4chan that much. I need to be on more. I'm on Gab a lot more, but I'm paranoid of Gab, but I still like it. I do. Just because, obviously, like, remember that thing they done about how to burn a real Nazi? Tommy Robertson's team did, and they had screenshots of Shazia from Gab, and I was like, you bunch of beeps, and well, I'll just say it, you bunch of cunts. But 4chan, like, I mean, you can use your Tor, I suppose, but it was sold to a guy that was done for sale information, so that's a bit fucking crazy. Wait, little fig, little fig. He has got the size of bold. He's got balls the size of boulders. Yeah, he does, taking them on 100%. But yeah, 100%. Please, I recommend you that you definitely read the. See, like I said in my last video that I done, it says the expansion of the secret source. My views on that with the BNP and things, like just basically the fact that somebody had posted an article on there, and it's amazing. They talk about how the EU was Masonic, basically. Yes, he is a yid. Of course, I've always said this. I know he's completely a yid. He and Lennon, he's meant to be Irish, like, and then have you not also seen, like, I don't know. I tried to do a whole stream, but they shut me down. This is what I mean. Like, I had so many more subs, when I was pro Tommy. For somebody that, everybody hates Tommy, and he's so banned and persecuted. But then he like, yeah, I mean, I'm not being funny, but yeah, like he always says, "Oh, Lenin, that's because that my dad was Irish," but it's like he never talks about the Yaxley part. It's like he says he just. Why does he take the Yaxley? Why doesn't he take the Yaxley away? It's fucking weird. I bet you do, old Bill. I think Tommy is trans. He does look trans. Do you know that he's 5 foot? He's about the same size as me. Seriously, I'm being serious. But I mean, he's been seen wearing a badge. Like, if you can look all this up, just put in Tommy as a Zionist shill into YouTube. How you doing, Nat Chloe? How you doing, darling? Sorry if I'm shouting. Um, Anyway, yeah, like he's literally wearing a badge like that size that says, "I am a proud Zionist." Yaxley. Does that sound like a British name to you? No, it doesn't. His best friend, like, uh, we never honeyed. Oh, that must have been hard for you, old Bill. Old Bill's so funny. But yeah, so how have you been, Natko, anyway? Cool, yeah. Yeah, I'm well, thanks. Yeah, I done a good stream, so I'm hoping to build my channel. Oh, yes, no, and Adam Scott, I totally agree. And it makes me so fucking angry because it's a lie. It's a complete lie. She basically said in her speech, and you can Google this. She said, "Well, I feel that to be part of the Scottish National Party, anybody can be a nationalist. Anybody can be part. If you feel you have a stake in the country, then you are a Scot and a nationalist. What? So some fucking Somalian that just gets off the boat, literally, quite literally, and from Africa, and basically, or Somalia or whatever, still in Africa, and they come over, yeah, they're if they feel they have a stake, the feels, you know, then they're a nationalist. Shut the fuck up, Nicola Sturgeon. Why do you think nobody wanted independence from you? You're a fucking cunt. Oh, I hate her. I hate her so much. She's just a fucking idiot, and it really pissed me off. Yeah, she exactly like she looks like Jimmy Cranky, old Bill, and she probably is like, okay, drink Iron Brew, and then that means you're Scottish. So like, yeah, it's civic nationalism. It's bullshit. Yes, exactly. Adam Scott, that's so true. She did. She said she would change the name of the SNP. Yep, that's it. Found of. Yeah, she would. She says it would be too hard though. She says, I wish I hadn't named it this, blah blah blah. Plus, she's for open borders. That's not a nationalist. They've bastardized nationalism so much. Like, a nationalist does not want open borders. Like, I'm not being funny. Look what happened to Ireland. I love Ireland. Like, my mother's Irish. Do you know what I mean? And the fact it broke my heart. Like, they fought and bled to get their independence, and then what? They became part of the EU, and now look at them. They're fucked. I mean, there's little towns fighting back, but it's so horrible. Oh, seriously? I can believe that, Adam Scott. Well, she does look like Jimmy Cranky, like a little man, so he probably. Yeah, they bastardise nationalism. It's so true. It's so true they do though, because and do you know where I heard it from? This is the cheek, little fig. Do you know where I heard it from? How you doing, Teddy Spaghetti? The best it is. Do you know where I heard it from? I actually heard it from that fucking the biggest bastard of nationalist patriots or whatever you want to say of all, on Tommy Robertson's hit piece he done about Mark Collette and Secret Sources, the show whose show I was on, Dion, and Shia, and it was like his form of national. It was this guy narrating that sounded like he was a fucking no, and he was like, this form of nationalism is not nationalism. It's a bastardized version. It was like a Brummie or something, and I was like, no, your form is a bastardized version. I was like, what he's talking about is true. I was like, yous are lying, and they kept clipping everything like that Mark was trying to say out, and they were only making him try like they would say something he'd say and clip it to make it look bad, and then showing old clips. But the thing is, see if you put in Mark Collette and go down to the rebrand. There's a Russell Brand one, and it's amazing. See now, if you look at it, to back then, I mean, the test stands. I mean, that was when he was a teenager, and it's like 19 years later. Russell's still a degenerate fuck, and guess what? Everything Mark said was then right and still is right. Maybe she is. Yes, exactly, old Bill. Nationalism, civic nationalism. That's so true. So true. Because, come on, guys, you need to be better global citizens. Exactly. That's so true. The nation is the people. Everybody join hands. It doesn't matter what your skin colour is. It doesn't matter where you're from. You're all British. Like, he's trying. Like, one of them actually done a rebuttal to. See if when I typed in Mark Let's name when I'm searching for him, like to find his channel, because I check. Sometimes I'll get unsubscribed and shit. And somebody had done a rebuttal to the fact that everybody, that the Brits were all white, that actually there's black history and all this kind of stuff. It's like in the UK, it's like, what are you talking shit for? That is a lie. People equate nationalism with Nazism. I think he kills nationalism's image. That kills. Yeah, exact. No, you're right, Natco. But why? I'm a nationalist. What a nationalist means is that you are proud of your country, you love your country. Why is anybody allowed to be like? Why can you say I'm a strong black woman? If I was to say I'm a I'm a fierce 5 foot white woman, that Christian white Christian woman, I'd be called a fucking Nazi. Seriously. So how come you can say like I'm a proud, like, any other, just insert any minority, because by the way, white people are the minority in the whole world. We used to be like 30 something percent. We're now down to like under 10% in the world spectrum. So we're the minority out of all the minorities. It's fucking crazy. It really is. Borders have always picked. Yeah. There's no borders in nature. The fittest survive. Exactly. Yes, Sophia Miss, they do. That is one thing. That's the thing. It's the same as like. See, the thing is, um, the thing with the whole Tommy thing is he tell like the reason he fired is like this is what I don't get. This is what I really don't get. They say the most extreme things about Muslims and just generalize them as a whole, but the second you say anything about um like Shamia, she basically just said that Jews have kind of the same thing as Sharia law, and it is. It's actually worse, and she got fired for that. So it's like, and they're all about free speech, but you can't mention anything about any other person apart from. It's the same as the alt right. They have their lines. Do you know what I mean? They can talk about this, but they won't. They'll talk about immigration and this and things that are true, but they don't give you the whole truth. They don't tell you who's behind it. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, Doctor at NPC, you're right. The, we're not the fittest. No, we need borders to protect us. Well, the thing is, I mean, I live in fucking Scotland. It's like you'd think we'd be safe if they wanted to fucking stop it. Like people are like, people make the mistake constantly of saying, "Oh, yeah, Sophia, big time. I've had to move several times. Plus, I've got like I have to draw my eyebrow on there because I've got a hatchet. No, that side, sorry, a hatchet mark. See, like I'll post my Discord link, and there's pictures of me with my after my eye was fucked up. Um, it's just all crazy shit, like, but and just yeah, I've had a lot of trouble from them. Like, they always come up to you, ask you for money for sex. Um, just disgusting shit. They're just filth. Yeah, we do need borders, but the thing is, I mean, I live on a fucking island. It's like if you wanted to stop it, you would literally. I mean, if I had my way, if I saw the boat, and also there's been pictures of boats assisting, and they say it like it's a good thing, the migrants going across. It's Israel. Israel's boats. Like, no, I can fucking guarantee you if the boats were going to Israel, they'd just shoot them. They would. That's so true. Little frig, that's so true. They do. So if an animal willingly gives up, it's such a literally paying for them. Yeah. The rules of nature will work. Adam Scott. Are you Scottish? I take it. Are you Scottish? I hope you are, because I'd love to talk to a fellow Scot, because I think it would be more than just anywhere and got the whole of Glasgow South. Like, I don't know if you know, like Govan Hill's bad. I stayed there. Remember I said like, and that's where I was put at a very young age in Govan Hill, and it is disgusting there. But where Chris Donald was murdered for being, they said for being white. I mean, he's literally. We were at the trial, and he was literally quoted as saying, no, like the guy Baldy, no, I done it because they were infidel. He was an infidel, not because he was white, but only one news reported on it, and that was the BBC. And they said it's still in Wikipedia. They'll see, you can look up his name. It's Chris with the K, Donald 15, and they castrated him for 4 hours, tortured him, like done horrific things, and they said it's just horrific. Isn't that a isn't there a tunnel that runs from France to England? I heard of people trying to hop on trucks, illegal trucks. Yes, there is. They do it all the time. They don't just hop on trucks, but they actually hide inside the trucks because only every few get stopped and they search them. So people smuggle in. Like I've actually met a person from Romania, and he got across illegally because it was easier for him just to get across illegally. He just came over in a van, hiding, um, in the back of a van. He said, and I was like, "All right, okay." And the second they hear that's it, they just say, "Oh, I need asylum," blah blah blah, and that's it. If we're living children, that's exactly. Exactly, you need a, but yeah, well, the EU, I mean, see all the pro EU people, they talk about how we're like Nazis and we all want this one world state, but it's like, wait a minute, yous are the ones that, with the EU, to me look like Nazis because yous want, don't worry, I'm not going to say anything that'll get me flung off YouTube, but I won't say my views on that. But anyway, I have the same kind of views as Mark Lett. That's just all I'll say. But anyway, the whole, uh, what am I trying to say? The EU is a super state. So they're saying, oh, you guys just want to be like the Nazis. It's like, no, yous are the ones that are promoting a super state where we don't have any borders. We're just all ran and governed by unelected bureaucrats from Germany. Brussels. It's fucking crazy. Oh, I've seen it. It's amazing. It's amazing, yeah. I wish he died though. Yeah, thrill kill Jake. Use as an actual word to there. Use. Use. Like, use. Did you not know that? No, obviously you wouldn't. I don't know how you would. I, like, use, like, we mean, like, well, obviously you people, like, use. Well, actually, do you know that it's the first time Scotland, and I've got this, see, in my videos, Scotland, um, like the history of Scotland. It's a short video, but it's like the guy talks about. He goes, Scotland, why, do you, what, who hurt you? And he's like, and he's like, trick question, and he's like, seems like everyone did, and then it's so funny, like because the amount of times that we've been invaded, and the first time ever was by Romans. And the Romans they tried to invade us, right? Go and get him, go. They tried to invade us, and they basically actually built a wall. It's the first time we'd been invaded from between Scotland and England. I wish they just kept it up, and because they were like, we are not dealing with those psychos. They are uncivilized monsters. But then we just kept getting invasion after invasion after invasion after invasion after invasion by fucking the English. The report to the MPQ kept talking like that. I thought they were making fun of Italians. I was dealing with a person from there reporting me to the MPQ kept trying it out like that too. I thought, seriously, what the hell? What's the MPO? No, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't make fun of Italians. I've no problem with Italians at all. The only people I've got the problems with is, I mean, Italians are good people. There's only the traitors that like I've got a problem with. The sellouts, they are just not. Oh, just MP, right? MP, yeah, I get what you mean. It's nature to get cancer. Should should we not cure it? It's nature. Should we not? A group decides not to have children, they will die out. Exactly, immigration or not. That's so true, and that's why I say look, you shouldn't just sit and moan. Like, actually have children. That's why I'm so glad Mark's had his first child, and I'm glad whenever somebody has a child, I'm really happy. Like, I can't wait to get married, but and have a child. But obviously, it's very hard where I live to find someone that is, first of all, um, the same, that is the same kind of beliefs that I do, and second of all, and isn't a conservative or whatever. And hi Jeff, and yeah, like so it's really hard. But Greta meme posting got this meme majority. Seriously? Oh. Oh, did you? Sorry, wait, I need to see the Celtic Park things. I'll speak to you in a second, Jeff. Yeah, I used to live in the East End, 5 minutes from Celtic Park. I lived in Lillybank, pal. I need to make like a BAM up, Gab or Twitter or something. I don't want to use my own identity with the type of stuff I would like in that. That would be good. Adam Scott, that's a brilliant idea. Seriously? That's so crap. Right, Jeff, yeah. Yeah, talking about I mean, they even banned Avi Yemeni for like not even abusing which, and he's the Jew, the Tommy Robertson Jew's best friend, Jewish guy from Australia, but he posted about how like that she's getting used and things like that, and he blamed the parents, and he posted that on Twitter and he got banned. But I think like it's a whole like whatever. Um, yeah, thrill, Jill, cake, they'll do that. They they once they know you, they know everything about you. It's scary. um, yeah, was that on Facebook or was that on Twitter? Saying rebels are all women. Then well, I suppose she's saying. Wait, what? I don't get it. Um, I said Lily Bank. I used to stay in Lily Bank. What do you mean? I don't get what you mean. Um, which I literally grew up white trash on Facebook. Though my original one started for calling myself white trash, which I literally grew up white trash on Facebook. Seriously? No, Adam Scott. I stay closer to Paisley Road West. Um, just because it's, the further you go, like I miss the East End. I want to go back to the East End. It's still majority white. It's South Side that needs just nuked. In Minecraft, of course. We all know I'm joking. Parkhead, love Parkhead. Yeah, no, I know. Look at them; they light up as well. They're massive. It's just because until like I'd said, like see when I've done in my thing about like I want to try and do this up better. I need to get a microphone, and I would just get a cheaper one, and I need to get like actual what's it called, headphones, and I need to get a microphone, headphones, and a better laptop. If I ever was like donated enough to get a new laptop, because this laptop that I got barely go away with her disgusting bone. Sorry, but yuck. If I was ever lucky enough, like I would just bought you a toy. I know, but it was no. The toy he bought me was it was uh oh, it was a bone. It was a bone of a scarabaee thing. But Jeff, you need to check this out. See the EU. I was reading about how it was a Masonic thing that they started, and it's on. See my last video. That you said, oh, I missed it again. Um, it's like it was a Masonic endeavour and things mixed with like the Calgary plan and the Calgary plan and things like that. But mostly a Masonic endeavour. But um, he's got, yeah, first George, then a bone. Yeah, he also brought me Trotsky. Um, Again, that's because he hates communists. Just because Trotsky was a Jew does not mean he's a Jew here. I like look at his bone. He's walking around with that bone. And it's still got meat on it, and it's in my effing bed. I don't know why I'm bleeping. I'm not Steven Crowder. Fucking bed. No, don't climb underneath that bone. Look at him. He's like, I'll kill anyone. He's so hateful. He's so full of hate. Bailey, you need to go to some re-education camp. I'm kidding. Like some YouTube video. Lights on lights on video. Oh, yeah, Trotsky. He does love me. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. Yes, your was the ice pick was too valuable to use on Trotsky. You're right. Was you're Jewish? Uh, yours Trotsky. So yeah. Um, Unfortunately, that's George Soros. That is Trotsky, and I think he's done something to. I think he's bust his ass wide open. Get Trotsky and Soros. It's like Eeyore, no, but then you realise like it's not Eeyore. It's he only reacts to certain words. It's funny. Do you know dogs have like got like so many hundred words in their vocabulary they understand. Like I used to have to say, do you want to go for a W? If I was with my mum, I'd say, do you want to take the dogs for a W? Because if I said, or we started off saying WALK, and Rosie, our last dog, and my mum's dog, they would they picked up on they knew how to spell it. Right, Trotsky. Do you want Trotsky? Get Trotsky. Are you pre or post? What do you mean? That's odd because Christopher Robin was alright. Who's Christopher Robin? I'll need to get a Karl Marx one. Casper, what do you mean? I don't get, sorry. Oh no, sorry, not Casper. Yeah, Casper and then Irrational Times about, what do you mean? Just 'cause I just don't get you, sorry. Christopher Robin was the kid that owned Winnie the Pooh. That owned Winnie the Pooh and the gang. Was he? Are you winding me up? I'll need to get in one old bill. I still have friends in the local music scene. I have to lay low to when I go, as you know, local music tend to think. Yeah, what is with that? Oh, are you pre? Right, I get it now, thank you. Pre or post? Thanks, I was just just ban him. It's like, ban him! Thrill Kill Jake's like, yeah, get him banned. Thank you, Thrill Kill Jake. Thank you. Wait, Adam Scott, you're a Scott. So I need to make you a mod as well. Your dogs, or maybe yeah, I think it was my body language, and I think it was because we would go and walk over to, you know, like the leads and things like that. They couldn't spell. I'm not like a read, but like a tard. But it was the fact that we'd be like, "Do you want to go for a?" Like, and we'd look at each other. They put it's body language. I mean, you could stand and mumble and shout at a dog for hours, and they would not. They would just look at you and think, "What the fuck is she talking about?" And then they'd just hear treat. Like, that's it basically. He's been a dick. He totally was. Hi, kicking it with Ben. Waving the banhammer. So, Ben, if you're wanting to still do an interview, I am willing to do an interview with you if you want to come on. Oh, really, Adam? Seriously, that's class. I just sent her an email because I really like her, and I just said, "Is it okay if I do a video with you?" And she was like, I'd really like to hear about what's going on in Scotland." And I was like, "Okay," and I just went on, and then I've also, like, see if you look on my front page, like interviews I've been on. Uh, I done a interview with Secret Sources, like that, so I expanded on that one. It's more British politics. Secret Sources was part of the Tommy Robertson movement until, obviously, I mean, we all know like what he's all about, civic nationalism and all this stuff. He's like, it's kind of like, again, I'll repeat myself, but it's like the alt right and the alt right. The alt right are okay, like they will say whatever, they will criticise any group they want, but the alt right are like fake nationalists, and they pretend they're patriots and everything. Kicking it with Ben. Ben, I could have you on here, see, because it's StreamYards, I could have you on. Oh, does she? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Adam Scott. Because I always wondered how she never shows pictures of her children online or anything. So her husband's Vietnamese. She's really pretty as well. You'd think she'd want to say, be like the 14 words. And I don't think her dad would be too pleased about that because she said her dad was quote unquote racist. That's the way she put it, like in today's terms. So, I mean, that's a bit hypocritical. Do you know it was weird? Do you remember? I don't know if you saw the interview. I don't know with that, but and I said to her about trad women. She said, "Yeah, but they're not really trad." And I was thinking to myself, I was like, "Well, the only reason I'm traditional in every sense, apart from the fact I'm not married, but that's just because I'm not going to marry someone that would would that I'm not attracted to, and uh, I want to basically have children that look like me. I mean, who doesn't? I know that's a vain thing. Obviously, I don't want them to have my fucked up nose, but they won't, because it won't have been broken to the side, like, but um, but yeah, it's quite weird, isn't it? How you doing, Pinvas live on? Kicking it with Ben. I see, kicking it with Ben. Yep, but I know it would be great to see Ben in irrational times. You could chop it up and be like, this could be Lacey, or you could be kicking it with Ben. You could do something so funny like that. Um, Kicking it with Ben. Yeah, go up on this stream, Ben. Right, come on, Ben. Give me your email, Ben. Ben, give me here. Send me your email, and I'm gonna invite you on stream. Okay? Send me your email to this email address. Oh no, wait, sorry. Scratch that. It's this. Sorry, scratch that bit. You forgot your email, Ben. What is wrong with you? Does anyone else want to come on for a quick chat? You don't have to if you don't want to. What's up, Adam Scott? Is he okay? Is Adam Scott okay? Your nose looks Spanish. Well, do you know what? Do you know what's really funny? Weird that you said that. Because because my mum's Irish. Um, we get called the Black Irish, not meaning like black, as in the Scottish meaning for black, which is dirty, or nothing to do with race. We just say, "Hey, that's black," like that's dirty, or he is. You'll know kicking it with Ben, and then also the other one is you okay, Adam Scott? Another one I was gonna say Ben's family reunion up in here. Yeah. So yeah, what I was gonna say, yeah, so old Bill, sorry, I was just gonna say, yeah, about the Spanish nose thing. Um See when Ireland got invaded by the Spanish Armada, um half of Ireland has got a lot of dark features and sallow skin, like I tan like a motherfucker. And the other half are very fair skin, and they have like ginger kind of red hair, more even than the Scots, and really fair skin. They would burn in a second. Do you know what I mean? Um, and it's because the women were raped so much by, like, it's the same as if the caliphate do take over, or whatever group do take over, the women just breed with them, so that's what we get called the Black Irish. My granny used to tell me this from all the time, and I didn't believe it because I was never taught it at school, but it's 100% true. I actually looked it up and went to the library and read, which I advise everybody that wants to know real history. Yeah, red hair and freckles, they burn like basically toast that's in for too long. They like, seriously. The blue king eyes of the world. Have you seen as well? Can I just say as well? So, what's up? Alright, he was just saying hi. Cool. Jeans as well. You got them Egyptian jeans. The blue icons of the old world are real. Yeah, I believe that. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. 2 seconds. David Albert's lol. I am familiar. Kicking it with Ben's from America, Jordan. He's got his own channel. It's quite a good channel. It's really good. If you watch Revenge of the Sith, they in or Daywave, he's like they have him on quite. They've done like quite a lot of they've got him as a wee thing where he goes woo. So he done Benwave. Jeff. I'm gonna be seeing my sister, and basically it should be December. And like I said, I don't think I'm coming back. 1.5. Ben saying, "Mama, it's the same." 1.5 have been kidnapped and sold as sexually to Muslim warlords in Cal. The Muslim pirates raided as far north as the Fairy Islands. That is so true. Yep, that is so true. We really were kings, lol. We were kings. Panfish, Winnie, my son does the woo, yeah. Real cold Jake, seriously. Woo! Would you look at that? That is so funny. Yeah, this December, Jeff. Yeah. So I'm really excited. Damn Moors, those damn Moors, damn them. Oh, how does it? I know this is totally off topic, but does anyone like Game of Thrones? How disappointing was the fucking ending of Game of Thrones? Like the last season, it's like, yeah, let's just make everybody nothing like their character arc and just ruin the season for fucking everybody. Oh, they made it that fucking she was evil. The blonde lassie, I keep forgetting her name, and like it was just so fucked up. I hated it. Yep, that's it's exactly it. And Little Frig as well. I don't know if you know this, but did you know that the potato famine, the Irish have always, like the Scots and the Irish have always hated the English for what them stopping the boats and starting the potato famine. But the thing is, what they don't realise is it was actually the Yid that done that. So it's like, I mean, the Yids, they never ever want to show I think. Do you know what you should look for? See, have you seen this? It's really good. Basically, little folk. Um, are they irrational dreams and thrill kill Jake? Little fig. You should look at basically. Yeah. Wait. I want to see if I can show this. Uh, just like today, it was the ads of the gates, so the spring could be consumed by Moses. Yep, exactly. Yeah, they done it all the time. They do it all the time. Um, but my mom's called patty cake. Um, I was gonna say the thing I was gonna say was Dan Moore's Teddy Spaghetti. I love Teddy Spaghetti. Teddy Spaghetti is so funny. Yeah, the thing I was gonna say was I'm trying to remember now. The Yes, thank you. Sorry, I get brain freeze. Again, that was from being attacked by Muslims. Like I talk about it in my other videos. I had my head jumped on and things like that, and it kind of. I don't have brain damage or anything like that, thank God. But seriously, but sometimes I just lose my train of thought, and it's like. But they said, I mean, compared to when I was first in the hospital, like about 3 years ago, so much better. Like so much better. I can talk really articulate. Sometimes it's just when I'm tired, my speech will start to get slurred, and I'll start forgetting what I'm saying. Like just lose my train of thought. But what I was gonna say was Little Fig and anybody that's interested in Mark Collette, you need to watch this debate he does with these. It's like him against. I think there's 5 British Jews, and one of them even gets up and walks out and basically calls him like saying this is hate speech, this is hate speech. It was in the UK, and you're an anti-Semite, you're an anti-Semite. And Mark's just sitting there laughing, saying that's the excuse you use all the time. He said, "Yous are the ones that need DNA tests." Blah 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 blah. And they were sitting lying to his face, and it was like we all knew it was a lie, but you need to watch it. It's on BitChute. On his normal channel, they don't have it, but and on YouTube. But if you go to his BitChute channel, he's got all of the first episodes and everything. It's really cool. He's got some amazing stuff on BitChute. I've wrote in my description like all the things, my channels and stuff that I'm on, so that's cool. Sister has the DNA test to prove it. Sorry, what is it? Speculate. Yeah, little fig, that's what will happen. You get a strike for facts. That's all speculation. Except the dwarf, he is still drunk. The famine. Yeah. That reminds me from the future. Though more though with more voices. Yeah, that's really good, little fig. I can't. Do you know I got done with for hate speech. I didn't get showed off, but I got 2 hate speeches at once, which was so annoying. But yeah, That's just how they do you. They try and get rid of you, and they try and silence you. We all know that. When they went to after Israel, let me see. Yeah, the gender Jew who is on has been on several TV shows. I forget has the gender Jew. Huh. Yeah, it's a really good one. Brian of Israel. Yeah, he calls himself Old Bill. He calls himself Brian of London. It's like you live in Israel. Why are you calling yourself Brian? And that is one of Tommy's best friends, Brian of Israel. That's a brilliant one, Old Bill. You're so funny. Is that better, Jeff? The mic. Is that better? Old Bill, you come out with some really funny things. It does, yeah. It does, Dr. NPC. You're eating boiled peanuts. Old fashioned nut washing. Ew! I don't need that image. Oh yeah, thank you, Jeff. I need someone that I can I trust to be able to tell me. Old Bill, I know there's no way someone that can be that funny is called and is gonna call themselves Old Bill. I know you are not an old person. You're so some of the things I've heard you say, it's just so funny. I know it's like little thing, it's like ew, but lol. Look at Bailey looking. Yo. Yeah, kicking it with Ben. You need to get an email. Seriously. Right. That's good. He's from Jordan Woodwick. He's from the Panhandle, I think. And I think the Panhandle. I'm not sure where that is in America, but I know he's from the Panhandle. Right. Okay. Get Trotsky. Get that commie. Choo. Show me kitties. Yes. He's from the swamp. Show me kitties. You're too funny. Cute. Dougie, thank you. He's from the swamp. I'm nearly 29. I mean, I could go out and be disgusting, like thing, but I mean, I'm good. I will have kids, and if it gets to the point where I'm coming up to my 30s, then, and I still haven't met anybody. Like my plan was I was gonna get married and have kids, but I mean, now I'm just gonna be like, yeah, we'll get married when I'm pregnant. Just whatever. Uh, I just want to do the 14 words. I just want to have a family, like, and I also don't want the child to be. It's not just about me having a child. I would like to have. I don't. I know how bad it is for somebody to grow up without a dad. You know. I was lucky. Well, not lucky. Like I was. It's like, oh, I was so blessed. My dad was gone when I was 16. Like that's just such a blessing. But I mean, like I was lucky in that. Um, I didn't basically. What's the word? I was 16, so like growing up without a dad, I mean, it's like a girl can't teach a boy to be. I mean, I just know, You need women are more emotional and loving, and men are more, like the discipline kind of. You need like that family unit. I know, real kicking it was Ben's in the house. Plan was to get him out of the house at the time he was 18. Oh, I'm sorry, throw kill Jake. That's a sin. Well, you'd never know, seriously, because I mean, um, you don't know, because throw kill Jake. Social. Ooh, look at that. What do you mean socialism is calling you? You can't beat a pat on the back from your old man. No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. My condolences as well, Kill Jake. It must be tough. But, I mean, you seem, I mean, I don't think, does autism raise, like, does that, like, I don't, it's not like having Down syndrome where a lot of people with Down syndrome die younger, is it? Um, but I get what you mean because obviously parents usually, like, in general, die before. But especially severe autism. My mum's, my auntie, so my mum's sister, she used to be like she worked in like a place that had people from with all different kind of, how they like horrible people. They say, oh, windy lickers, like and all this kind of stuff. One of their buses, she worked in like this centre for people like that. It was a day centre, and there was a guy she used to babysit called Christopher, and but when I say babysit, he was a when he was a child and he had severe autism and he used to like rub his poo like up and down the walls and stuff, and he was just so high. Like now he's bigger than me and he's like a teenager and he's massive. He's like a full grown man, and if he takes attacks, like he's bitten her. He's flung me to the ground. He's flung me, my mum, and my mum's sister to the ground. He's so strong, and it's terrifying. And the thing is, the reason like we like we've helped a lot is because the mum, see, basically through Kill Jake. I don't want to say the guy's name, but the guy who the dad is, his wife basically died of cancer just a few years back. So now he's raising the child himself. So uh, that's got severe autism and is now really strong, and it's just horrific. So we help out as much as we can. Um, yeah, thanks. Well, oh, I bet you did throw Kill Jake. The social servers are terrible. Oh, that's really cute. Little Frig. The thing is, there's like um, parents go socialistic. Have you most advantage? Yes, that's true. Going on 18 years. Well, so it's the same as like a death. Most people that have a child that die, they split up, but it can go either way. Uh, and well, it could go either way, but I'd say you've got a higher percentage if your child dies that you split up. But because obviously, like the children will remind you of that person or that person, things like that. But if they look like each other and things, but the thing is, it's like, I mean, I've heard of people that have lost children and it's just brought them closer, you know? So, I mean, it can be done. And the fact you're living proof, 18 years going on, that's amazing. Oh, 100%. I mean, look at, wait, look at this, what Adam Scott says, that's so true. 50% of Silicon Valley are on the autism spectrum. They have abnormally high IQs, but severe. They need to, but it's severe. Then they need to, like, yeah, yeah. That's not, uh, yeah, on the spectrum, definitely. I mean, like I was just about to say, I've got a friend and his name's Lewis, and um, he's he's you would never know if we just to speak to him. You would think he was eccentric, and when I first met, he spoke with Queen's English, and he's Scottish. So I asked him if he was like from London. No. A lot of the time, signs of people with autism high functioning is they speak with either I think it's an English or an American accent. Um, yeah, Dave Alberts is so right. They both do deserve credit. Usually one runs away. That's true. Uh, I'm like, that's true. That's true. When we were trying to get help, our doctor told us to get a divorce for her and her husband to go out house and collect his. That is disgusting. Did look at this? Can you all read that? Yeah. We were trying to get help. Our doctor's office is told to get a divorce for her and the kids to move into government housing and collect with it. That is so disgusting. That is so disgusting. That's the same as like in the UK. But the thing is, we get socialised. I mean, people say, "Oh, no socialism," but I mean, we've got socialist private healthcare, and trust me, you do not want socialism. It is horrific. Everything that like you give the government power, they just want more and more and more and more. And our hospitals are shitholes. They really are. Like even there's a bit like there's stories of nurses and doctors saying I can't work in these conditions. Like it's literally migrants coming over, and then they're just there's people like just they're just overrun. They really are. Little thing's such a fucked up system. It really is. You're right. Yeah, it's exactly the same here. Thrill Kill Jake. It's exactly the same here. They want to destroy families. If you watch my interview that I done with Secret Sources, I said about that, and I also said that in my interview with when I was like I've kind of explained it in some of my videos, but I also explained that in my interview with the with sorry Ashley Aldy Ash Aldy, sorry, the fact that I mean it's kind of like I mean I've got a whole seeing my liked videos, like not liked videos, my group things, the Melanie Shaw case, where the government what they do is they took me away from a loving family, and they purposely go out their way to kind of sacrifice you to if like for daring to love your child too much. Whereas like heroin addicts are allowed to keep their children, people on methadone. Oh yeah, keep your child. Look at the size of these headphones; they're ridiculous. But they're so big. It's like nobody can beat these headphones. It's so funny, but yeah, it's just it really is crazy. But the Adam Scott, you're so true. Medicine man, eh? We had that big news to hospital. It was so shit. People were getting poisoned from bird shit and dying for. That's so true, Adam Scott. What? Yeah. What a coincidence! It was in Govan Hill, a shithole. No, he's not. Medicine Man, you chased him away. that you chased him away with your your stuff yesterday. Um, I don't think he liked the fact either that I was talking about. Wait, sorry. Sorry, wait. I didn't mean that. I don't think he liked the fact that I was talking basically the truth. Um, but yeah, like you need to check out Secret Sources. By the way, Medicine Man, you'd love him. And Mark Collette. He took on 5 Jews in a debate and won. Amazing guy. But yeah, like the second he appeared, you appeared. That sorry, you were in first, and then he appeared, and then he just disappeared. It's like really, really. I know we all miss. No, he did not. No, he did not. Um, I think you can, in the fact that risked everything for the stuff she says. She's named the Jew several times. She's proven, like, she's literally called Tommy Robertson out. She was part of the movement, called him out. Why would she risk? I mean, she's had to flee the country. Um, Trust me, nobody would do that, like, to themselves. I mean, not all cops are bad people. Like, she's exposed the fact that they're not allowed to do their job. She exposed a lot of that stuff as well. So, I mean, and that's all her videos are now, is just naming the Jew. Do you think so, Bill? No, Mark Collette never worked for Rabbi Media, trust me. Mark Collette is hates, hates them, trust me. He's called out, he names the Jew, he basically called out Tommy Robertson years ago, says he was a Zionist shill. He's named the Jew so many times. He hates Rabbi Media. He hates all of them. No, thank you, Bill. No, I'll take that on board. I will. But I know for a fact Mark Collette is not um ever worked for Rebel Media. That's completely untrue. Definitely, Medicine Man. Check out his channel and like, but on BitChute, or if you can't get onto BitChute, because I think it might be banned in New Zealand or whatever, unless you can use Tor. I use Tor when I look up, uh, my things that I don't want people tracing me. I'm not talking about porn because everybody looks at porn. Not that I do, but I'm talking about like my when I'm wanting to watch stuff that is, because apparently now, like, the OK system is the universal OK hand signs an ADL hate sign. So is a bowl haircut. What? A bowl haircut? And it's the number one, the 14 words. That's a hate sign. Can you imagine? Like, I seen a meme in Gab and it was so funny. So we stick man run up going, please help me, we're going extinct. And then somebody, like this guy, and he's got like, the massive like nose, and he's like doing, he's a racist, quick, like, and like basically, and then it was hashtag 14 words, and I was like, it's so true though. Like, why? I mean, just because you say, just because you say that you want to secure a future for your people, and the and the generation of our of future white children. How does that make you racist? Please don't genocide me. Racist! Like, what? Yeah, Bailey is Ryan in the background. Yeah, Dr. NPC. Did you, Doctor? How did you know? Mark Tarlett. Or are you thinking of who is? So this is who works for. Uh, that's who works for. Rabbi Media. Yeah, right. Okay, right. Yeah, he's just an asshole then. How did you know? Can I ask Adam Scott? How Lawrence Williams control. How did you know? Medicine Man knew as well. Um, I didn't know. Like it and that gay person from Glasgow who scammed and stole money from everyone who worked at Rabbi Media. Oh, I hate that gay person. What that guy? What was his name again? They all scam. See Rabbi Media. Ezra Levant is known for his stunt pulling. Like I even said that again. I know I keep saying go and watch my thing on Secret Sources, but I mean I've literally said from the start that it's just it's disgusting. The I don't know how to say it. The like Ezra Levant sets up these free Laura Loomer sites and free Tommy sites before they went to prison. He's been caught doing that twice now. You'd think he would learn, but he would just call you in being anti-Semitic for pointing out a fact. It's just like, but then it's like, how can they literally say, oh, they don't see the hypocrisy in the fact that like they'll say, well, Islam isn't you can't. I mean, that's just a word to stop debate. But then, like, I mean, I see. Did you see Danny Tomo, Tommy Robertson's right hand man? There's a amazing debate where basically, and I saw it in Gab, and it was Danny Tomo had done this debate with it was a Muslim imam, and he was like, so you're going to chuck out all the Jews because you know that they want you, and he started like listing the stuff on. Dammy Tomo just freaked out and like just started shaking, and like he was literally shaking. It was so funny. Old Bill. Yeah, I've got a dog. He's probably Dingo Southern Sister. Family shows. Probably Dingo Southern Sister. Family shows. Is shut up! Do you know? Oh, Medicine Man told me that. Oh, Frigg got onto me through you, Medicine Man. So thank you. I love little Frigg. She's amazing. Um, she got onto me through watching me and you and Subdued when I put our video. I linked our video up together. She's such a good soul. She's funny as fuck. But yeah, what was gonna say? So do you know, Medicine Man told me so long ago. He's taught me so much. He's literally everybody sub to this guy right here. Sorry, I think you should all sub to each other because we've all got the same kind of interest anyway. But Medicine Man, uh, he basically like he starts his stream off every day and he's getting shadow banned. So the more people hit like, it kind of pops you up and stops you getting shadow banned. Do you know what I mean? And also, I would suggest checking on people like smaller creators that you're still subbed, because I get unsubbed from massive creators, and people get unsubbed from me and things like that. And I know Medicine Man is just his grunt is. I know he's had a little bit of growth, but it's like because they're shadow banning him, and they're like, I mean, I was liking his videos and it wouldn't let me like it, and then if they've unsubscribed me about 3 times seriously from his channel. So just keep checking in and make sure that you're subscribed, even if you have to bookmark it, even if you have to, I don't know, just do whatever you have to, because we have to support each other and smaller channels, because whoever then grows out of the community, we can then have them on our platform. Does that make sense? But yeah, little Frig, Medicine Man is a wise man. He told me that she was a yid and a coal burner. I didn't believe him. I was like, no, no. Turns out she is. Um, Milo. Oh, Milo. He's a yid as well. Yep. A yid. It's Yiddish. Like, Yiddish means that's the language of the Jew. A Yid is a Jew, basically. So the fact that that's why she wouldn't name the Jew, because it's against their thing to name the Jew. He's not. No, he's Medicine Man is not an Indian. He's a New Zealander. Seriously, I haven't seen those pictures. I'd need to see the pictures. See, I've only ever seen her with blonde hair. I mean, when she only made a few of the first videos, people online from her school in Canada said she was trying to get a job, or she did work for intelligent. She also had non-white boyfriends in past. Yeah, Colburn. Little Frig, her dad is a Jew from TK. Seriously. Cherry Oak Child. Tampa Period. Medicine Man. Oh, old Bill is like you. He's just a wind-up merchant. Callum Robertson's the gay guy, I think. Yes, he is the gay guy. Caelan Robertson. Well, he's gay. Is he even Scottish? Like, he's so annoying. I hate him. If he's Scottish, he's the pottest Scottish twat I've ever met. And he's going out with. Let me get this straight. He's going out with a guy who. No, he's going out with a woman, or he's going out with a trans person who then reversed, but he's gay. I don't know. And they stole all this money from Rabbi Media. They all steal off each other. I'm waiting around so I could show you about your bandana fetish. Indeed, white man is evil. Medicine Man playing up to the role. Never forget the name John Wayne. Oh, Medicine Man, you're too funny. It's a good fetish though for a fascist. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Adam Scott. Hello! Yeah, this is how he starts every single one of his streams. But he sometimes makes the oh choo go like that. Like, it depends how long he's gonna do it for. It's really funny. How you doing? Toady Blast. Juden. John was replaced by Rambo. Yep. Sup, dude. Hugo boss should start making bandanas. Remember the deep fake porn lawn that Ellie were talking about once? No, irrational times. I need to see this. I'll need to Google it. So if I put in, I'm gonna Google deep fake porn of Lauren. That I'll need to check that out. Not that I'm into seeing it, but that'd be quite funny. Old Bill. It's like the troll off. Sorry, Thrillkill Jake. Oh, you're beginning to really hate Katie Hopkins. I hate her more. I've met her, seriously. Um, See the whole Katie Hopkins thing. Do you know that she literally turned around and she's been to Israel several times? She said she wants to be. She says her dream in life is to become a Jew. That's her dream in life. She says all this stuff. She's everybody from Rebel Media. They're all the same. I saw that. Yes, I saw that. Adam Scott. Yep. He was saying that he was the instigator. He was talking about having sex by his priest, and Joe Rogan was saying like you were molested, and he was saying, no, I was the instigator. I was the instigator. It's like no, you were fucking raped. Uh, it's just disgusting. He's like, and then now for sympathy for victim points, which the left does all the time, he started saying, "Oh, it took me a while to realise, but now I know I was abused." Big nose Hopkins, exactly. The nose, the nose. Medicine man, look, the nose. She blamed boomers and not the Jews for open borders. What a little cow. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Is she not a boomer? Seriously. Because boomers go up to 1964. That's the youngest you can be, 1964, which is like 53 or something. I mean, how old is she? So she's just off boomers. I think she is a boomer. Kaylin, what a milk toast butter boy. Yeah, butter boy, or should we say butt boy? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Always check Thrill Kill Jake. This is what I mean. For everybody you like, always check on your small creators because this shadow banning shit needs to stop. Irrational Times, yours didn't come up in mine either, but I'm gonna check that out after I've done this. Bailey wants to be the star. He does. Look. He's like, can I? Can I? Do we? Can Bailey? Do you see Kyle? Right. Okay. No, that's Trotsky. Right. Come here, Bailey. Paw. Paw. No wait. He wants to play. Right. Paw. 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 No. Paw. 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 Look. Can you see him doing it? He was going. He was going like nearly doing it. He was seeing Kyle. He saw Kyle. Dust, but that's true. That's true. That bit is true. That bit is true. They did do that. Yeah. Dave, I believe that. Yeah. They do. A custom I will have wanted me a little bit on. Yeah, yeah. You're too long. You lot are too drunk to do shit. Oh, Bill, that's a lie. Oh, the morality. Old Bill, listen, sorry for anyone that doesn't know, Old Bill is like Medicine Man. He's a professional troll and Thrill Kill Jake as well. What does IDF mean? Sorry, your dog is that's not Jewish. Oh no, he is not Jewish. He does not like that certain tribe. 2 seconds. Wait a minute. What is it? Wait a minute. Wait, I'll be wait back. No, he certainly does not like them. He certainly is not a controlled yet. Yeah. He lost everything. Yeah, exactly. He did. He did attack him first. Sorry, I'm just reading the comment. Mark Collette is not Jewish. No. No, no, no. He got called Nazi boy. If you type in his name into YouTube, like Russell Brand made a documentary about him. He was famous like 19 years ago. Everyone called him Nazi boy because they said he was a Nazi sympathizer, and this guy befriended him, making a documentary about him. He was part of the British National Party, and Russell Brand today still a complete degenerate, and Mark Collette still same views. He just has grown up. Um, but yeah, he just he's he's in nowhere yet. Dogs are Christian. You're right, Dave. You are completely right. Wacka wacka bones, light boots. Right. Seriously? What's that little frog? Let me see. Wait. Look. The wacka wacka. And that's weird. Yeah, I can believe that little frog. That's crazy. Oh, Adam Scott. That's what I'm saying. Like, Mark Collette was in the chat when I was in Secret Sources, and he was like, "Oh, Lacey's like knows what she's talking about and stuff like blah blah blah." Like, but um, Nick, I just talked about Nick Griffin because he's like so underrated. He literally brought up the Calgary plan in the fucking European Union. He was amazing in my eyes. Like, the fact that he done that and told them, like, I know what you're up to, and he named the Jew all the time. He was just brilliant. That should just be on the screen because that's just a fact. He's an actor who does amazing work. Oh, I definitely will. I'll check it out. I want to check this out. 2 seconds. Yeah, E. Michael Jones is good. He's a little arrogant, but I think, yeah, he needs to tone down the arrogance because of pride. But I mean, we've all got things in us that that's the whole point about being like a Christian slash Catholic, whatever. You try and make yourself better every day. Like, nobody's perfect, but he is very woke on the J. I like his bow tie as well, old Bill. Oh, I'm definitely gonna check it out then. Oh, Evelyn, I feel bad for you. What about Evelyn? Yep. His what about Yavia, the Jewish Messiah? That sounds amazing. I definitely need to check him out. Robert Sefars. Let me do this. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, but I don't agree. Like, I really don't. Because there's people that have said things like, yeah, I know, it's like, why would they do that? Why would they? And then why would they try so hard to get rid of us? Do you get what I mean? Um, they and why would they lie to us and all this stuff? Plus the fact that Muslims all agreed as well. So I mean, out of the three Abrahamic religions, the Jews killed Muhammad, um, and the Muslims backed that up in the Quran. Then the Jews killed Jesus, and they even admit it in the Talmud. They admit it throughout the King James Bible as well. They say that they're gonna and things like this, but they deny it to your face because they lie to us. That's so funny. Redemption through sin, a book that shows how lunatic cabal. Lunatic cabal. Yes, that's so true. It's the same as Christian Zionists. I remember being told. Do you know? I remember I was told that at school, and I was like, "What? We're all from Africa? What? So how did we get? How did I get to Scotland? That makes no sense. And how come I'm now white? You can't get. You can't whiten someone down that much. Do you get what I mean? Though it's like what? I can believe that the fact that we used to be white used to be like over 30% of the population worldwide. We're now under 10% of the population. So see when they say minorities, do they mean in white countries? Well, of course there's going to be a minority in a majority white country until we're the minority, which right now, the capital of England, we white people, the indigenous. Why do indigenous, like red Indian, like the feather not dot Indians? Why do they? And the ones that they have in New Zealand and the ones they have in Canada, the indigenous people. Why do they get more rights than the indigenous people of Scotland or the indigenous people of Europe? We get nothing. We don't get, and we have no representation at all. So I like that, Adam Scott. That's really good. Can you define Jew? Yeah, a Jew. You're born a Jew. It's somebody there's left wing Jews and right wing Jews. There's religious Jews. There's atheist Jews. It's a race. You can get religion ones as well, but it's a race. That's why they take DNA tests. Yes, JT Smith 101. Perfect. That is so true. So true. Oh, I believe that, Adam Scott. That's disgusting. Sorry. That's good. That's just like people describing how you do them. We're all from one albino. We're all one albino African. A long Lacey comes from a long line of Ashkenazis. Yeah, a long, long line. Oh, my dad be rolling in his grave going. We was king, sure. Exactly. Yeah, black albinos are white. Have you not seen any Doctor NPC? It's funny. Yeah, exactly. That's so true. Loving your own people should be the most natural thing in the world. But I mean, look how unnatural it is for them to the globalists, whatever, like the Yids are pushing, and also the Masons, and all which, let's be honest, most of them Yids, or if not just, or secret society cults and all of those things. Blue-eyed mummies from it. He also talks about the red-haired tribe swiped out by the Indians in the US for. Oh, I need to see this. I'm gonna watch him. Yeah, exactly. Fun fact: in Africa, they chop off albinos' arms and legs to make potions with them. Yeah. Descent. You could be a dissenting Jew. No, I couldn't. No, no. My mother said I know because I met my granny, and my great gran was actually a Romanian gypsy, and she Irish Romanian gypsy, and she got, like, because my granny told me, and it was her mum, and she got told they got. So I knew from my gran the story about the fact that we're called the Black Irish, but then the reason they got she got, like, the family, she basically got married and she moved into a council house, so she got disowned because they've got very strict laws about moving into houses. And then on my dad's side, I know that he's American and not a Yid. And I can look back at my family tree and things like that. I'd happily take a DNA test, but then I don't trust. I mean, why would you want to get, like, a lot of people are doing it, but it's like they're giving their DNA to. I mean, you don't know who you're giving it to. You're right. There's Ben Shekopiro, but that's about it. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, JC Smith. I mean, look at Japan. If you're not Japanese, then you get called something else. You're basically you get treated good, but you're known, you, like, unless your parents are from Japan and you were born there, you're not a Japanese person. Doesn't matter, like, if you were just born there, but if your parents aren't there, you're not Japanese, and they get called something else. And they're an ethno state, and they're proud to admit that. And I think everybody's country should be like that and be proud of their culture. That that and what's that? That's perfect. Whites have supremacy in any white nation. That's racist, guy. Every other place that is any other place is allowed to, but for some reason they want to punish. They really fucking hold a grudge, don't they? Like, I mean, I'm not being funny about the Holocaust. Um, cough. Believe what you want to. I mean, I could sit here and talk about how many cookies you can bake in an oven and why you'd have, a hospital beside a killing cooker. But let's just say, the fact that it's the only genocide that is illegal to question. Um, and I even watched on BitChute a Jewish, and he was very Jewish. He even spoke with the nasal voice. It's like, I have to know the truth. Like, he knows, he's like, you're doing that voice. But yeah, Gypsy, you say? But yeah, so I mean, It's they just they hate us. They hate us so much. Rose are the best. Exactly. That's so true. That is so true. If someone has you, they could poison you somehow. That might be untraceable. Sad. I totally agree. I totally agree. That's right. Yeah. Hiya, Truth Seeker. It is only the white society. It's 100%. In Poland, like apart from obviously Russia, but they are pushing to fight, get us to fight Russia. They really want that. Holocaust. They turned it to be gay. Evelyn, I hope you know it's the English that are the cuck fucks. Scottish and Irish are very fierce. Welsh as well, proud people. We all hate the English. They've just conquered us time and time and time again. Yeah, but Evelyn, I don't speak with a, but do you think I speak with a posh accent? Persia was amazing before that. It was. Yeah, it did. Truth Seeker, woo. They do. That is so true, medicine man, the man of wisdom. Oh, Bill. Medicine man, you two are both trying to out troll each other. That's just so funny. See what I mean? It's like the troll off begins. The troll off begins. Yeah, I know. And then you go, you dock down PC, it's so true, and then you go to fucking Africa and it's like, you still haven't learned to actually build a fucking toilet. Are you fucking kidding me? The Romans did that. We was kings though, you know? Fucking idiots. You need to look up, see, please go to Mr. Medicare and see on BitChute and put in it, look for his video, We Was Kings, and like every so often like someone will go, that's right! You know, like when they just, they say Shakespeare, they say like all the kings, they were all white. Everybody was white. It's so funny. Oh, full apples. Full apples are disgusting. You're so right, little frig. It is. Evelyn, it is. See people that put on that posh accent, it's fucking fake. They're all middle class, they're not upper class. I could talk like this, yes. They try to speak with Queen's English, they pronunciate their words very well. It's still, you sound educated, but you actually sound like a humongous twat. You fucking idiot, you inbred royal family piece of shit. The Edinburgh, I hate the Edinburgh accent, truth seeker. Oh, ken what I mean? Like, hey, they think they're so much better than Glaswegians. They think they're so much better than us. It's like, because they're the capital, and it's like, no, you're not. You're not better at all. You're a bunch of fucking degenerates. And guess what? You're the HIV capital of Europe. Which is a fact, by the way. Just fact check me on that. Yeah, no, that is true. We're just having a laugh, J.T. Smith. But the thing is, the English, I honestly believe that the Irish, the Welsh, and the Scots need to kinda tell the English, look, you fucking owe us a lot because we still have pride. The English look down on us and then they come crawling to us. It's like, how dare you? How dare you? You come to me and you ask for answers? How dare you? How dare you? Oh, how dare you? Who was no in tears watching that? And yet you come to us and ask for answers? How dare you? They do sound so pompous. How dare you? Yeah, exactly, medicine man, that's true. Kids don't say that. Kids don't. Yet you come to us, Francis? How dare you? How dare you? No, I don't. I think culture. Culture. I believe in cultural supremacy, if that makes sense. Oh, Medicine Man, I love your videos that you do about Sweden and how disgusting those. I mean, the things about the school. Some of the videos you've made are amazing. Race is forever. Unless you are Rachel Dolezal and you can just, change your race. Or Sean King. Fucking idiots. That's true. Yeah. Oh, well, that's really true. A Welshman, an Irishman, a Scotsman walk into an English bar, the barman looks at them and says, "Get the fuck out." Yes, races can be subverted. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Biker Bob. I was just doing my "How dare you" speech. And yet you come to me talking about I should be at school right now. I should be halfway across the ocean. How dare you? How dare you? I mean, come on, shut up. And the pigtails, like all of it, and obviously, you know who's pulling our strings? George Soros. Sorry, I've said the triggering word to my dog. What kind of key opens all doors? A bike key. That's brilliant, little frig. Those are not the pigtails. Oh no no no! I'm not saying that it's like. I'm not saying it's. I'm saying it's the reason she wears the pigtails. It's basically and it's nothing. I'm just saying George Soros is funding it. But the reason he's done the girl with the pigtails is because she's 16. When I was 16, she's got a flat chest. It makes her look young and very innocent. But they've compared us to Joan of Arc. They've literally, they're literally talking about that she's like this messiah. It's fucking crazy. I feel so sorry for her, I really do. It's her parents that are obviously doing this. Plus, have you seen that picture of her, her dad, and her mum all wearing Antifa t-shirts? Same here. Same here, JT Smith. I want to say true. Because like we were talking about earlier, Scottish nationalism is now nothing. Greta should have stayed on the show. She's so. Poppycock. It was they said she's 16. I don't think she is. She's got. I know she's got Asperger's, and they said she's got like these. Who's Angela Anglin? Ew, ew. Goblin it is. Goblin it. I would smash Greta. with a big lecture on weather. Ben announces kicking with Ben is back. Yeah, Joan of Arc. Yeah, I know it's complete. Seriously, and do you know who said it, by the way? Medicine Man. And it got repeated and retweeted by like nearly every verified. It was you know her, you love her, of course, the one true Jesus lover, the one true Christian, Sarah Silverman, the Jewish comedian. She said a lot people wouldn't know the Messiah if they came back, but I see the Messiah. I see the Messiah every day, and then she compared. Then she done a picture of when I look at, and then she done a picture of Greta, and compared us to Joan of Arc. And now we all know like what Sarah Silverman thinks about Jesus. It's a fact. She literally said she would kill him if he came back again. So of course she's going to be saying that. Yeah, they're using it. That's right, Jeff. They're using her because of her Asperger's, because that way, and the fact she's a child, and they're making her look younger than she even is, so that you can't criticise her, because then you're criticising this young, disabled, mentally ill child. But I mean, she's suffered from depression. It came out her own mouth. She's mentally ill, but she's also like, mentally unstable. Like, she's not a happy child. She was depressed. She didn't eat. She's all that. There's really stuff wrong with her. She has the perfect dip, 100%. Doing a video soon, right? Cool. Well, I'm gonna log off soon as well. She has got the original NPC face. That I just want to put this one on because that one is really true. 2 seconds. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She is a disgusting person. She's not right, Dr. NPC. What Greta is the face of climate change. A girl she's like Joan of Arc. Really? Really? Blasphemy, first of all. Sarah Silverman being right, second of all, no. And Greta does not. I mean, she's literally been like she. Have you seen that video that's out just now? It's all over the internet where she literally couldn't answer a question because she didn't have her handlers to protect her. So she kept asking somebody else to take it, and she just froze, and it was dead air for about 5 minutes. It was so embarrassing. Some really funny comments here. Yeah, it is. It's so true, Jeff. Exactly. This is Kicking with Ben. Oh, hi Ben, we see you. Everyone sub to Kicking It with Ben. It's good. We'll come and watch your show afterwards. Yeah, Jeff, that's so true, Dan. So true. Yeah, she's a Jezebel. She really is. Do you know she done this thing? It was so funny. I saw it on a Twitter post, and she said, "This man is going to get me killed." And it was a pastor saying that she was a Jezebel, and that just quoting what she'd said. But in her Twitter feed, people were just saying, "Well, you shouldn't have said it then. He's not calling for violence against you. He's just saying that you're disgusting talking about Lord Jesus that way." And blah blah blah. And she was like, "This man is going to get me killed." Now, do you know what Twitter have done? The effing bastards. They've basically now they're making a new feature where you can hide for verified people. You can hide. So if anyone you can hide replies. So if anyone wants to criticize you, they can. So you can get away with saying anything. You're just living your echo chamber. Yep. Not only just that, she's fear mongering as well. She literally is terrified, thinking we're all gonna die. She's crazy. Oh, is that your email address? Right. Do you want? Wait, let me. Do you want? Should we have? Should we have kicking it with Ben on for a little minute? Wait, 2 seconds. Right, wait a minute. I'll just do a little quick stream with kicking it with Ben. Right, wait a minute. 2 seconds. How dare you? And then you come to me and you blah blah blah. How dare you? Right, 2 seconds. Right. Create new. Right, okay. Type the name. It's Ben Jam 734 at gmail.com. Right, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, that's it exactly. Right, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, that's so true. Right, give me 2 seconds. Right, I'm gonna end this. I'll be back. Wait for 2 seconds. I will be right back. Bye.